just finished work and now I'm about to get ready for a friend date. We're going to dinner and I figured I took off my makeup that I already had on just so that I can do a different look. I mean, the look I had on was fine, but I don't know, just want to change it up. So there is that. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump in. I think I'm going to use this Nomad Hudson Valley palette. Let me show it to you. It's very much like a fall palette, which is how they wanted it to be. Let me read to you what it says on the box. Bright and bountiful shades formulated with extra fine pigments for soft feel and brilliant pigmentation. Infused with apple seed oil to help keep skin supple for crease-proof color. 12 colorful and cozy mattes and 3 blazing shimmers inspired by the Hudson Valley foliage trail. So it says the destination is Hudson Valley, New York. The coordinates are the foliage trail, and the inspiration is falling in love with fall. There is that. Now, this is my second Nomad palette, and it's the first one that I purchased myself. I do have the Cartagena Mágica palette, which I did do a collab look with Dion Loves Makeup, and she's the one that gave me this palette. But I think I'm going to use this one. Now, I have on this like oversized sweater dress. Actually, is it a dress? It might just be an oversized sweater and I just made it a dress. Fashion icon. I don't know what look I'm going to do, so while I let my brain kind of work, I'm going to go ahead and start with some primer, and I am using the NYX Proof It eyeshadow primer. All right. Now this primer isn't necessarily sticky, like especially in comparison to their glitter glue primer. Definitely not sticky in comparison. But I'm going to go in and set it with my Makeup by Mario Prep and Set powder. Just lightly dusting that on. Here it is. I actually haven't used the powder in a while. I've been going through other primers. So I can kind of tell you how many primers I have, because I haven't even gotten to my second one of the Makeup Mario thing. Okay. Put that back in there. Now let's see. Here are the shades. Here is my sweater. Do I want to go for more of like the cooler tone ones? Okay, so the thing is, this has 3 shimmers and everything else is matte. I really wish it had more. I think I wish it had more shimmers. I don't know. Okay. So I think I'm going to start with this shade here, which is Bed and Breakfast. And you know what? Okay, 2 things. One thing is that, or the first thing is that each of their palettes, Nomad's palettes, have a different oil in them. So I think, what did I say? This was apple seed oil or something. And I want to say the Cartagena one is rose hip oil, but I could totally be making that up. But I thought that that was cool. I haven't heard of other brands doing that. And then there is embossing on these shades. And I didn't realize until like 5 minutes ago that the embossing kind of goes with whatever the shade name is. So like this one says Bed and Breakfast. And if you can see, can you see? It has like bed and breakfasty stuff. And like this one says Farm to Table. And it has like a farmhouse and like a fork This one says Great Pumpkin Patch, and it has like pumpkins. So isn't that cool? Like I just noticed it because I was like, what's the embossing for? So let's go into a different brush with Bed and Breakfast. Okay, here we go. This is like a dusty green. So Rose met her cat sitter yesterday. It actually went really well. Like everybody knows Rose, even though she doesn't know everybody, just because she's like always in my business. So this friend already knew Rose, but hadn't like met her. And they're gonna like check on her while I'm away. And you know, I think Rose is just becoming more social in her older age. She's what, like a teenager now? And it went really well. Like she let my friend pet her, which I was like, whoa. And was like, Rose is spoiled. So as soon as you start petting her or giving her a treat, she is your bestie. Best friends. So it went really well. I was like surprised. I told my mom. My mom was like, wow. I'm like, I know, girl. Okay. I guess I'll stick with kind of this row right here of like greens. So let's go into Mountain Hike, and the embossment on that is like a little person mountain hiking. Isn't that cute? That's super cute. So actually, I think I will put that all over the lid. Okay, and then I'm going to go into corn maze. Is that corn? That don't even look like corn. What is that? I guess it is. Have you been to a corn maze? Listen, surprise of the night. I have been to a corn maze. I went in grad school. Like, my friend, this was in Missouri. One of my friends in grad school, one day she was like, we should go to a corn maze. And I was like, girl, black people don't go to corn mazes. But I had a lot of fun. It was like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but you had to like guess clues and stuff. First of all, it was freezing, okay? It was freezing cold. And I was a little nervous because I was like, we're going to have to be in and out by a certain time, because I've seen a little bit of Children of the Corn. And you know, in those scary movies, guess who be going first? The black folks. So I was like, we're going to have to go and come at like a good time when the sun is still up, sweetheart. I'm not trying to be caught out here in this Missouri corn. Missouri. Ain't nobody trying to do that. But I actually had a good time. I feel like this is not my like usual zhuzh. I don't do a lot of like greens. But I like it. Like, it's cute. Definitely think you can achieve something similar with like the Melt Gemini. Maybe even with the Amor y Mariposas Melt palette. So I want to say there are greens in there, right? See, whole first row. These are more seafoamy green, I want to say. Ooh. As compared to the greens here. But wait, I might want to use one of these. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. Okay. So I do have some fallout from the shimmer, it looks like. Yeah, can you see that? My skin is not naturally shimmery green. Okay, so I want to do a bit more blending here. And on top of the green, I'm going to do a little bit of some orange, like make it real like foliage like. And that shade is Fall Festival. That name makes me think of Gilmore Girls because in that show they had like a festival for everything. Why y'all so loud outside? That's super fall, right? So let me do the other eye and I will be right back. Okay, not done with the eyes, but I want to go ahead and do my face makeup. So I want my makeup to like stay on tonight. So I'm going to go ahead in with my Cover FX Power Play foundation as well as the concealer, if I have any of the concealer left. And I will use my Tatcha Silk Canvas as a primer. While I'm on hold with Walgreens, I'm gonna go ahead and take this liquid lipstick from Melt in the shade Taupe, and I'm gonna use it as liner. Let's see how that goes.
We're sorry to keep you waiting, but all of our staff are assisting other customers. We will be with you shortly. There is one caller ahead of you.
not the look I was going for, but it's the look that we're gonna go with. Still on hold with Walgreens, so there's that.
We're sorry, our staff is answering.
Hopefully some of this was helpful. I also hope that you are taking care of yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.
We're sorry, our staff is answering other calls. Please hold on and we'll be with you shortly.
I'll probably still be on hold in the next video.